Okay, we're in Torres del Paine National Park in Chile, and we're at the Paine Grande Lodge. See the Paine Grande Lodge behind me here. We had taken the ferry boat over yesterday. They call it a catamaran. It comes to this spot here, hiked up to the lodge, dumped our stuff, and then yesterday we went up the French Valley, which is in this direction over here, under these huge towering horns here. Really amazing views yesterday. It was a very clear day. We had great views up the French Valley, and then returned back to Paine Grande. Today we're going to head up in this direction over here. We're going to go to the Gray Lodge, and we'll have 2 nights up there. On many of our treks, we're starting to deal less with these lodges down here. They're a little crowded in the national park and a little bit uncontrollable. It's a little bit difficult to get reservations, and then they're quite limited, and then when you're in a bunk room you're with 6 people, things like that. So we have set up this really sweet luxury campsite on the Sereno River. It's a big group site. It's got a barbecue area and a fire pit. It's got private bathrooms for men and women that are just for our group, as well as hot showers for the men and women, 2 of each, just for our group. So that's really going to be a nice setup, and we'll be able to base out of the glamp site, as we'll call it, Patagonia Base Glamp, and we're going to base out of there for a few nights. We'll start in Puerto Natales, we'll come up, we'll base out of this beautiful camp, and then we'll come up and do the French Valley, and then we'll come up and we'll do the towers overlook, and then we'll come up and we'll do the Gray Glacier, and then come back on the ferry boat, things like that. So we can really have a good time down here. We're looking for accommodations that are going to suit our guests, their needs and desires and their comfort levels. And we did have a great Christmas here. I'd say they put on a really nice dinner last night for Christmas, and you know, they have hot showers and they have nice bathrooms and they clean them, and everything's good. It's a little bit of the issue with reservations and the other people in the lodge and the crowds and stuff like that. So to have a really private experience, to have an experience where people can come back at the end of the day and have their own camp and be all alone with our group, this base camp setup will probably be a lot nicer for us and our guests. So that's what we're going to do in Torres del Paine. We'll start in Santiago, Chile. We'll make our way down after a cultural tour in Santiago. We'll check our gear. We'll enjoy the city of Santiago for 2 nights. Then we'll fly down to Punta Serenas. When we get to Punta, we'll drive 3 hours up to Puerto Natales. Puerto Natales, we'll spend the night. Then we'll come up into the national park, where we'll spend a few nights at a beautiful private Patagonia base camp. And then from there we'll work our way back down the Sereno River. We'll come back on the ferry boat. We'll stop for traditional barbecue, and then we'll make our way back down to Puerto Natales. Should be an amazing Patagonia adventure in such an amazing park. It's a little cloudy today, but these views are just incredible. Up the French Valley over here yesterday was incredible. The day before we had great views of the towers, so it's been terrific all the way around. But yeah, we're looking forward to another great day. We're going to hike up to the Gray. We'll spend the night. We're going to do a hike on the glacier tomorrow. The following day, we'll take the ferry back down through the Lake Gray, back down to the bottom, and then we'll head down the river and back to Puerto Natales in a few days. But been an awesome adventure in Patagonia, and we're looking to a few more great days.